you. That. I'll just press that again just to make sure so it's still there. Oh, that one, not that one. No, if it was on constant. So if that was on that would the pump would be on constantly. Yes. On that, it's thermostatic control, so when it reaches temperature, it cuts off.
Which is the right thing.
Yeah, so that's on the right one. So. Trying to see if I could hear. Oh. I thought I'd just see if I could hear the thing, and then that goes and kicks in. I'll come and have a look at it after anyway.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So are you happy with that? I could just run through them just to show you what's there, without going too far if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
So that's a clock. To set your clock, obviously, if you want to use any times, you've got to set the clock. That one there, you can have what is called a reduced temperature nighttime.
Yes, that's a good idea.
One, which obviously a lot of people don't like it too hot during the night time, so you can set it on a timer at a reduced temperature or a lower temperature.
Yes.
It won't bring the temperature down unless you obviously have an aircon fitted. It just naturally drop down on that temperature, and then it will run on that temperature, and then at the end of that timer, it will go back to your normal daytime running. Obviously, after a few seconds, it goes back to its normal running. 7-day timer, so you can set it up 7 days if you want to. This one here is what's called the delayed timer, which is like a 24-hour timer. So you can set it on a day and a time, and it'll switch on at that particular day and time, run for 24 hours, and then switch off, unless you obviously change the setting on it. That may be an advantage if, say, you had it on at home and you wanted to keep it warm over a period of time, say over winter.
Yes.
You can set it for once a week. It'll come on that. Yeah. Prioritisation. Obviously, it's prioritised to electric at the moment. As I said, if you've got both energies running, it will prioritise the electric. If you had it the other way around, it'll prioritise obviously to gas. That one there has to do with the thermostat. So that's to calibrate it. So if it's showing, say, 30 degrees on there, and it's obviously a lot colder in the van than 30 degrees, and obviously it thinks it's at maximum, so it's not going to come on.
Yes.
So you need to calibrate it using that one there, so you can go up and down a bit with the temperature. That one there, I'll just show you that one. Backlight. Some people don't like this at night glowing because it can disturb the sleep. What you can do, there's different options. So there's dark. So as it says on the tin, the screen goes dark. But if you press it, it will light back up again. Or the other version is what's called invert, which is a dark screen with the icon, so you can still see what's happening. But if you're asleep, it's not going to make a lot of difference. So the all new version is.
Gosh, it's complicated.
There's a lot to it, yeah. But you can just brighten up, brighten the screen like that. Okay. That one there, that's to do with bugs in your hot water tank. So things like Legionnaire's disease. Oh. So what you can do is, as long as your clock's set and that is switched on, it will automatically around about 2 o'clock in the morning do the water boost function. So it increases the temperature in the water above the level that these bugs can survive. Obviously kills them bugs off. That one there we've just done, which was you either run the pump on continuous or thermostat control. Every time you press the button it goes beep, you can switch it on and off with that button. Language, if you want to talk French and German to it, you can do.
Oh, right.
And that one there, that's if you can have an extra box fitted and you can operate off your phone if you wanted to. And then anything that's grey is not connected, so you can have these added things. Then service, that's obviously for the service guys to see what the temperatures of the bugs and what's happening with it. Reset is one of the important ones. Reset if anything's going wrong on it, especially you may be talking to the service guys over the phone, they may ask you to reset it, and obviously that's the one to reset. Install accessories if you have anything else added to it, so you could have an aircon unit attached and you could operate off on this control panel as well. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, that's your main one. You're happy with that? How to change the temperature up and down, your water heating,
so do you, John?
energy?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I was going to say it's really.
And practice makes perfect.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Problem is, you'll have the ideas of what you remember of your old van, and I used to do this in the old van, and obviously it's different.
Yes.
Apart from this one says Swift over the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good.
As you can see, we've got carbon monoxide and
Yes.
smoke alarm there as well.
Yeah.
So make sure you're testing them each time you go away.
What was the number if I said it?
That's the temperature on there at the moment.
Right.
Even though it's slightly different than that one. Let's see if I can hear the pump running out, or if it's just the icon still.
Well, that's saying 23 up there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, it's showing 20. Well, no, it's actually they're likely to be slightly different.
Yes.
These are likely to be different because obviously on a different system. It's going to be approximate 23, but it probably isn't on the carbon monoxide.
Yeah, but they're nearly like that.
Yeah. Okay. So just come back to the consumer unit. So we've gone through the heating and hot water one. The next one to it, obviously there on the right hand side is spare. But if you look at it, if I press the button, it lights up very similar to the heating and hot water
right.
ones. So just be careful you're not think you're switching the right one on and you're not.
It's the middle one.
Yeah, so it's the one that says heating and hot water.
Yes.
But
What's
I've
the
had it
spare
before
for?
now. It is one. The older vans, when they used to have a fire and a water heater, it was a different one for each button, for each unit. And now it's obviously all on one because it's all combined into one unit now. Okay, the other one, next one along, green, that's your charger. So as long as that's switched on, and you've got electric obviously plugged in, it will charge your battery. The next one along is just an indicator light, which is reverse polarity. If you go on the continent,
Yes, so we've got different things
yeah,
to
something,
connect.
you have
yes.
something you plug into your socket. But
Yes.
that does exactly the same. So if you plug your electrics in, come have a look. If it's lit, then obviously it's reverse. You need an
Yes.
adapter or something to operate
Yes.
off the
Turn
electric.
it round.
Yes.
Well, we've
Yeah.
got two.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've got them
two
wired
plugs.
up the wrong way
Yeah.
on one and
That's
the
it,
right
yeah.
way on the other.
yeah,
So
that's it. So you need to obviously change
just
that.
choose it.
Okay, so that's what that's doing.
When we're travelling, do we have to turn all this off? Do you,
No.
no.
No, you don't need to touch any of that.
Okay.
Okay. With the previous one, with the boiler, if you'd left that switched on electric and you drained it, you would have been in trouble. But as soon as you plug electric in, it would start heating that boiler, and then it would damage the element. With this, it's a totally different system.
Okay.
So you can actually leave that on with no water in the boiler, and it won't damage it.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Then this side, in that window there, you got your 240 chips. Info note there to see what's they're connected to. 12-volt fuses and what they're connected to. And what you've got, this button here says system shutdown button. The little black button there, it's difficult to see.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So what that does is, when you're in storage, you want to shut the van down. Even though switching that 12-volt power switch off up there,
Yeah.
there's still something running in the background, which could drain your battery. If you switch that off there, that will stop everything drain your battery down. It has got a solar panel on the roof,
Yes.
okay, which will
Yes.
still operate and still put power into your battery even though you switch that button off.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
But there again, if you're at home and you can plug in, obviously
Yeah.
you can keep it charged up anyway. So it's more of an advantage if you're on a storage site,
Yeah.
so we can keep it topped up even though you haven't got power to
Yeah.
electric
Yes.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And we
Thank
don't do anything with that on the roof. That's
No,
just
it's totally automatic.
automatic.
Yeah, totally automatic.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. And I'll show you the regulator. I'm trying to remember where it was now.
And that's just the basic cover.
Yeah, that's just your cupboard. Yeah. That's it, where you can hide any knickknacks if you want to. Which a lot of people do. Oh, there it is. Right. So that's your regulator for your solar panel. It's got two lights on there, indicating lights. Gosh, it's quite warm in here now.
Just make you stand up.
I know, yeah. Just stuck my head up and
Yes,
like, oof. Even though it says 19 degrees down the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, the heat rises, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
that's it. So there's a lot of heat
Yeah.
up above there.
yeah.
Over there. Right. So back to that. So as we said, it's totally automatic. So as long as there's enough daylight, it's obviously it's quite dull out there at the moment. It's still putting power into that battery. Okay, the one on the left, which is red at the moment, that's saying it's giving the full 14.5 volts. Okay, into your battery. If it goes to green, then it's giving lesser voltage, so it's about 12.5, 13. Okay, the one flashing on the right, that's to say it is charging. There will be occasions when them lights go out. One, obviously it's dark, it's not going to be giving you much power off the stars and the moon. Or your battery is fully charged, so you've got 240 connected and your battery is fully charged, it
So
obviously
will
doesn't need
stop.
it. And then if your battery is quite low and you haven't got electric connected, that will actually switch them two little lights off and save about that much electric and put all the power to your battery.
Okay.
Okay, it will not run everything on it. If you're off grid, it's not going to run everything, especially how many lights you've got in here.
No.
It's still going to drain your battery. So it's only there just as to top your battery or to keep your
Yes.
trickle charge your battery.
Yeah,
Okay,
That's
Yeah.
fine.
good.
Frid- the fridge is the same.
Exactly the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're happy on how that operates. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Plug in gas or battery. Yeah. And
Yeah, but
that's, and that's
it's 12 volts from your car. That
Yes.
is not your lazy battery.
yeah.
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 So
yes.
only when you're travelling,
Yes.
and that will provide
Yeah.
direct
I
feed
presume
from
you
your car.
just press it up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it,
Yeah.
so-
yeah.
Yeah, it's slightly
That's
different
electric.
to ours, but
Yeah.
So that lights the gas.
Same
Gas.
result, yeah.
Yeah.
If it fails, it will let you know. If I just press 12 volts now, that's showing failure now.
Yes.
Because the energy I'm trying to use is not there.
Yeah.
So if the car was attached and the engine was running, that should go solid.
Yeah.
If it's doing that on the gas, that means the gas hasn't lit.
Yeah.
Okay, all you do is just press, well obviously at first check you have turned your gas on.
Yes.
You have got gas, you could just fire your cooker up just to make sure you've got
Yes.
gas. Then just press that and it'll reattempt to light it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just put that back on electric. Then temperature range is that button there.
Yes, that's right.
So all
That's
five
the
that's the
same.
coals. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank
So
you.
I'll leave that running now because obviously you'll be using it later. So
Yes.
it should be
Definitely
reasonably
there.
cold. It should be reasonably cold now because I've had it running at least half
Yeah.
an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
you.
Good.
These straps, there's something about, I think James
What?
said something about the
Oh, you mean
bubbles
I had to bring it back down again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Obviously, just make sure it's springed up. Just at the end, you see right at the end of the shelf there, there's this little button,
Yeah.
and that just releases it. You see this?
This is
Okay, so all it just releases them brackets that stayed there. Well, that one that's stopping down.
there's a
See?
button either side. Is
Yeah,
there?
but just right on the end of it. It's not actually a button as such. It's just right on the end of it. You'll feel it lift up. You feel that? You just press that up and it goes. Yeah.
And is that another bit?
No,
of-
no, I don't.
No.
No, it's just.
I thought it was a.
Yeah, it looks like it should be another one, but it
Yes.
isn't.
Okay.
No, it's just when it's down, it just looks
Yes.
like it's all
Yeah,
part of
yeah,
one
yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, be a nuisance if it went because I've got
Yeah,
the
'cause
cushions.
yeah, you
Keep
don't- you won't be
moving
able to get
that.
past the cushion, will you?
Yes.
And under here, is this total space?
Yeah,
Total
apart from you got the motor mover control box in there, but yeah, you have got same both sides. That's the good thing about having the water tank where it is,
Yes.
because before they used to be all under there,
That's
and
right.
you didn't have any
Yes.
space at all. But
Yeah, well, I used to worry because Jean used to store stuff under there,
yeah,
which once or
Well,
twice knocked some of the other things,
Yeah.
like the pipes and.
yeah, just
So,
be careful.
but there aren't
I think
any
with the Luna, because I used to have a Luna,
Yeah.
they weren't over brilliant on finishing off where the cables and pipes
That's
went,
right.
and they were just
Yes.
all over the place.
Yeah.
But this is a lot better on the Swift. That's
Okay.
the other good thing. Obviously, everything's hiding under there. Your boiler's right in that corner, so there's nothing you can knock there anyway. It's just that
Okay.
you've got the control box, which you can see there, the blue one. That's your control box for your motor mover.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't sit anything over that when you're using it, because that can overheat and shut off as well.
Has it got an aerial on it? An antenna?
But no, not as such. No.
No. There's
No.
one on the Luna.
Yeah. No. This is. They don't have an. It's kind of inbuilt into it, so it doesn't really need it.
Yeah, it's just.
And they're usually pretty good these are, because I've got a power touch as well.
Have you?
I've
Yeah.
got the manual one, I haven't got the auto like you've got. But yeah, no, they're pretty good for signal. You don't need an
That's,
aerial like the other versions have.
it's just if there's an area, you've got to be careful you don't knock
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Yeah,
So
no,
it's
it's kind of inbuilt into it.
Well, there's a lot more storage space there.
Oh, it's
because
huge.
we don't use any of that on our caravan.
No.
So you've got the whole of that.
Well, this is
Yeah,
our
and that side.
caravan.
Plus this.
Yeah,
little-
oh,
Well,
this
is,
one, yeah.
Don't forget, we won't have a bed made up. That's going to have pillows.
that's where you can put that. kind of
and
stuff.
Well, that's where you have all your
and
bedding and
we
everything,
bought
isn't it?
those sleeping bags. when
No, well,
we
that's
came
good.
last week,
we
yes.
have actually got somewhere to put them because we were
Yes.
Yeah.
concerned about.
Well, actually, you've got that side and that side of storage, haven't you? So
Yeah.
Yes, and if we wanted it pulled out into one, is it just something that pulls out
Yeah,
there
it's
like
just- yeah,
like the
just
other
pull-
one
it's
does? Yes.
like
yeah.
every caravan
Yeah.
from the year dot kind
Yes.
of thing pulls
Yeah.
out.
It just
the
comes
slats.
along
Yeah.
this slider
Yeah,
here.
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
right. Cooker. I'm going to say it's not going to
Yeah,
be much
oh,
different.
well.
12 igniter there.
Yes.
Set fire to the fire.
Yep.
Obviously, it has got the safety device on the lid as well,
Yeah.
so just be careful.
Yeah.
Obviously, normally you wouldn't do this, but
Yes. Oh.
okay.
Yes.
But
Oh,
if it's not operating, just make sure
Yes.
that it's fully back because there's a switch in there that obviously cuts the gas
okay.
off.
Yes.
Okay, you see this with the grill?
Yes.
That pops out, that protects your bottom of the controls
that's
from
clever.
heat. With mine, I have to pull it out physically, and I always forget and end up nearly burning my fingers trying to pull it out without anything there, apart from the tea towel. Okay, so that's your grill lid.
Grill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
grill pan, handles
Yes.
in there. Then your oven.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like anyone's used that one.
No.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Right,
And
microwave.
that's just storage
Yes.
at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yes.
just a
The
storage thing.
pans I've not brought any yet. I couldn't get anything else in the
Yeah,
car.
no, a lot of people have that. Big button opens it. Don't travel with glass plating.
No,
If that
okay.
just drops onto that, you're in trouble.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
could be a bit tedious.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll just sneak that under there for now. Obviously try
Okay.
not to sit on it.
Yes.
Right, to operate it, if you see that there, it does nothing on its own.
Okay.
So what you need to do is press the microwave button once. It gives you power, so 100%, 50%, whatever percentage you want. Then press the microwave button again. Then that gives you seconds.
Okay.
Okay, and then press start. So press the microwave button twice to get seconds. Okay,
Yeah.
start and go. It's also got a quick start on the start button as well. It goes up a minute
Yeah.
increments and starts straight away.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright?
Yes.
Because
Thank
some people
you.
get confused on that one. It's not.
Yes.
You think, well, why does it not do? Why
Yes,
can't it just
right.
do that and go?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
too
Okay.
too complicated.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
Right, bathroom. Obviously, apart from the usual things, is your obviously you got your radiator.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna
Oh,
stick your finger-
cozy.
stick it quite warm here.
Cozy.
Got a bleed there. Obviously,
Yes.
it's same with the domestic system. If it gets air in the system, obviously you need to bleed it at some point. So just be careful. This has got antifreeze system inside here.
Yes.
Antifreeze.
It's antifreeze,
Yes.
yeah. So you don't need to drain it for winter,
No.
but you just got to be careful if you do try to get any air out. Make sure you've got a cloth or something handy because you don't want that spraying up the wall or yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside here, that's your expansion tank for your heating system. You can see, obviously, when it's hot, it expands into it. Just so when you start off, when it's cold, just make sure, as you can see, there's a minimum maximum mark. Just make sure it's at least a finger width above the minimum mark when you start off. So when you start heating up, that is. And obviously, as I say, it will expand into the tank. If it's below the minimum mark, you obviously really need to top it up with an antifreeze mix. So antifreeze and water. If you haven't got any available and you're desperate to get the heating on because you're likely it's going to be cold, you can top it up with water. But obviously, remember, as soon as you can, get some antifreeze in it.
Yeah.
The only other thing about, obviously, it's not going to be freezing. Is it's got a, what do you call it, stop it from rusting the system, an inhibitor.
Yes.
So if you haven't got that in it either, you
But
could end up
that's
with
all
a
it
system.
is now.
Oh yeah, that's all right now. But
Did he say-
if you do tend to top it up,
Do
you
they
can,
sell a specialist antifreeze
yeah,
for
yeah.
caravans that you...
Well, there's a certain antifreeze. I don't know exactly what the antifreeze is, but it's specific one for it.
Yeah.
But you can get other grades of it, I think. But
Yeah.
just make sure you are putting the correct stuff in.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
You can get ready mix from the shop or from other places
Yes.
as well, obviously.
There's loads of space in there, you know. I mean, they've got a big
Yeah.
shelf below and then two
Well,
drawers.
I'm all
Yeah,
right.
2 drawers.
I'm
And,
all right.
yeah. I don't know where you put yours. See this little cupboard here?
Yeah, I've been there.
That's yours.
Yeah, that's yours. Yeah.
Yes.
So obviously you got the table storage in there as well.
Yes.
Just make sure it is
Yes.
clipped in before you travel. You don't want that sliding out and
Yeah.
causing chaos.
Yeah.
And more spare shelves down
Yeah,
there.
so there's more
Yeah.
more room for shoes
Yes.
down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not having as much in this van.
That's
Not in the other van.
Yeah,
external
that's the
shower.
external shower. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's exactly
And
the same
two,
connection, but
2 drain holes. Yes.
Yeah, same
Excellent.
connection.
Yes.
good. Yeah.
Thank
The
you.
light switches are just here by the. So you got one for the shower. Gosh, it's warm in here.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I like about winter. You can show the
Yeah.
heating fully
Now
running.
That's nice.
that was on before.
Yeah,
What is
I'm not
it?
sure if it's glue or not.
Yeah.
I tried to get it off before and it didn't seem to want to come off.
Hmm.
There's a bit of glue or something on it.
It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is an extractor fan then.
Yeah. I wonder where that was. Oh, quite honest, nobody's there, but
The first one we saw it was over there.
yeah. Yeah. So to operate, that's the on-off button there, and you got the speed up or down here, so you can actually extract air out or in. You can see the little arrow.
Yeah.
If I press that button, it speeds it up to 3. If you want to slow it down, press the opposite one. That slows it back down again,
Wow,
and then
great, you know.
the compressor decides to
So what's this
blast
for?
out. And that opens a vent outside. Okay.
Oh, right.
Sometimes it does stick because of the mastic around the edge of it.
Yeah.
So you'd want to do that and then
Make, make sure
So
that.
that's good for extracting especially if you're using a shower.
so the steam.
Yeah, so it
you've got
extracts the
rid of.
steam out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else you. Obviously, there's a lot of light switches about.
I think I could turn this off now. Do you?
It's up to you if you. I don't
Have
think
you
there's
got
anything
much more
really.
to show
Well,
me?
all
No.
the technical stuff that the heating and stuff, which is obviously the ones you want to record.
It will be in 2 things. Oh,
Yeah, that's
camera
fine,
is
yeah.
panning too fast. That's because I've
Yeah,
turned
that's it,
around
maybe
too
too much.
quickly.
Yeah, don't
Because I
worry.
switched it off.
Yeah, that's
while
fine. Yeah, we have
paused,
quite a
so-
few that do 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, so don't worry about that.
The
So-
floor on here, this isn't wood, is it?
Oh, it's like a no, it's not wood.
Vinyl.
No, it's like fine covering.
Vinyl,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it don't have actually any wood in
Yeah.
the construction of these vans anyway. So
Into the sandwich, the
yeah,
insulation
there's no timber.
sandwich.
Yeah, there's no timber there at all, which is quite good. You think well, there's no chance of anything rotting
Yes,
if
good.
any wood does ingress. But
Good.
that's a good thing about these new vans. And obviously your radio. So if it's something similar you've had previously or not,
Yeah.
on-off button is that little one there, and that goes for the source. So FM, AM, auxiliary for MP3 if you want to. And it's also got a single play CD. Eject button there, obviously volume there. You can mute it by pressing the centre, then you can search left and right on your channels there, on your on
Yeah.
on the
good.
frequency I should say.
Good.
Okay.
Right. Good.
Yes.
And these just, the switch
Yeah.
for these
So
is...
you've got individual
dimmable.
switches for
Yes.
each spot. You've got
Yeah.
light switches for your splashback and the one above.
Yeah.
There's obviously there's light switch there. But there's one for outside on the awning and one just above this here. The one above your head. See that one above your head is the switches on it.
Yeah,
That one there on to the left. to the left, up the other side.
There,
The other
John.
left.
Oh, here,
That's it,
there,
that's
yeah,
it.
the other
The other
left.
The other left, yeah.
Yeah.
And then what you've also got on the dashboard as such, you obviously sockets and things like that. You've got the light switch which does the top of the lockers on the one rocker switch, and the one that's on the bottom end floor light there as well.
Oh yes, a floor light. That's
Yeah.
good for night when you
Yeah,
get up
that's
and
it,
go
yeah.
to the
So you don't
loo.
have to light everything up.
So we could just leave that floor light on.
Yeah,
could
and
we?
you just
Right.
nicely glow.
That's a good
Then
idea.
again, that's Aldi panel, that glows quite nice as a night light at night actually.
Oh right, yes.
Because you've got
yeah.
the mirror as well, so
Yeah.
it does light it up a little bit, which is, if you're not too bad disturbed
Yes,
with the light
yes.
light at night time.
Does the fly come?
Yeah, I think you
No,
obviously
it's
must have waiting at it.
It's extra
There's
for the
another
fly.
light there, another light switch for your corner lights as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, just this one on this side, just
Just
does
on
both
that side.
sides.
Yeah.
There's one of these.
Yeah, so you got spots are all individual.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you.
good. Right, what we got here is your.
What's that for there? Do you know?
I'm not sure, to be quite honest. It must be a plug for something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on this particular one, to be quite honest. I have seen them on there. You can. That's a USB charger point.
Yeah, so we
Yes.
can charge the
Yeah.
tablets and things.
That's it.
and
Yeah.
phones.
It doesn't attach. It doesn't connect to your what you call it, your radio.
No.
It's just a charger point.
But that remains a mystery.
Yeah,
It looks like a jack point. You know,
it does. Yeah.
it's,
And
Because if you put the
I think-
television there,
One second. Let me on this particular on. Oh, that's it. So yeah, you can plug MP3 player via that point, and this here plugs into that there.
into
Look.
there, yeah.
So yeah, you can connect that one. I know the USB. I know the USB doesn't. That's just a charger.
Yeah.
But
So the
that one
phone,
is, yeah.
We
That
can
was,
put the phone onto that.
yeah, you got the right connection.
Or
And,
just put it straight up there.
yeah, I'll put it straight there. Probably easier. That way, as long as you got that right jack point, jack plug, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
Thank
Good.
you. Yeah.
Right, what we got here is your handover sheet. So the top one's my sheet, so you don't need to do that one. What I need you to do now is tick through all of these, make sure you're happy. This is on the explanation that I've obviously either told you or you already know. So tick through all these, as long as you're happy. Tick through all of them. I need you to sign there, that's to do with the wheel nuts. Obviously it's your responsibility once you leave here to make sure you are checking them. Obviously we don't want you coming back with any damage to your van because its wheels falling off. So make sure you sign there.
And there's a spare wheel underneath
Yeah,
the
it's
van.
underslung. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tick for all of these, tick for all of them. It does repeat itself, which I know because it says obviously it
Yes.
does all different types of vehicles that we do.
Yes.
So it does repeat itself
So
just a little bit.
Tick them all.
Yeah, obviously you don't need to. I had to make a bunk up. Read that, print and sign
Have
there.
we still got to tick it, or
Yeah, or you can
just
put a cross on
tick
it. If
yeah.
it doesn't apply, just put a cross on it. And issue page, if you're not happy with something, you can obviously write it in this area. If you're not happy with it's clean enough, you're not happy with anything that should have been fitted that hasn't been, or there's anything that's not working that should be, you can write it in there. If you've got no issue, you can just write no issues. This is just on the handover.
Yeah.
Okay, so print and sign there. Blank page, so there's another tree gone. And then what we got here, so if you don't pick anything up now, don't worry about it, because what we've got here, I don't know if James mentioned to you that we book you a snagging appointment, which is roughly 30 days from now. So when we go back to James, we'll go via service. We'll book you a date which is convenient for yourselves, roughly 30 days from now. What will happen is they will ring you about 2 weeks before that, or 2 weeks from now, it depends when the 4 weeks it is, ask you, are you happy? If you're happy with there's no problems, no issues, you don't want anything being put right, you can just say, yeah, we'll cancel that appointment. If there are issues and you're not happy, they will make a
Yes.
note of it,
Okay.
and then you will bring it back on that date.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Let's switch this off.